Michelle Buteau has worked in comedy for more than 20 years. She's cracking us up just in the friggin' commercial break. Funny, successful, winning a Critics' Choice Award. Thank you very much for a special welcome to Utopia. Now she's a co-creator. Did you hear that part? And star, hear that part? Of a new series, Survival of the Thickest. It's inspired by her acclaimed book of essays published by an imprint of Simon & Schuster, which, like CBS, is part of Paramount Global. You know that part. Buteau plays Mavis, a struggling stylist who has to start all over again after leaving her cheating ex.
Do I look crazy? I feel crazy.
Yes, you look crazy. I'm moving you to Brooklyn to live with a total stranger.
Yes.
Who could be a serial killer? Or worse, an investment banker.
Really? Those are my only two options? Come on, Khalil. RoommateFinder.net is a legitimate website, okay? I paid $3 whole to sign up for that website, and I saw it on the back of a bus, so I know it's real. And I FaceTimed Jade, like at least 4.5 minutes, and she had kind eyes and didn't ask for my credit score, which is like the most important.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Why?
Lisa Bonet top hat.
Oh God, Khalil, are you serious? When are you gonna stop running from women you slept with? We're 38 years old.
Obviously, never.
Michelle Buteau is also executive producer of Survival of the Thickest. Good morning. We are so glad you're here.
Welcome.
Listen, 10 minutes ago, you were sitting in the chair with a T-shirt.
Yes.
And bare feet, and
Yes.
now you come out. Explain the look and how you're feeling in the look today.
Oh my goodness, I am giving Diana Ross 9 to 5 bank manager realness. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ask you what you do for a living and give you a red lollipop. So yeah, I love bringing a little PM to the AM, if that makes sense.
Ooh.
So I'm excited. This doesn't button, there's no buttons, it doesn't have to. You just have to feel your most beautiful self, however that is for you, okay?
No, she was wearing, she said, I have on this, I have on a new bra, so I feel really good.
Oh,
a new
yes.
bra will do that for you.
It does, it makes you walk different. It's like new sneakers for you guys, I don't know.
Oh, that makes sense, Tony. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
don't
break
know.
in new sneakers. You gotta break in a new bra.
You gotta, and you gotta break in new ties. Like, I don't know what in the men's Zara clearance is going on, but I'm here for it. Come on, guys. Let's go. Happy
shots
Father's
fired.
Day.
Coming in hot, Michelle.
Coming in hot. She
I
had
like
one
it.
coffee, 4.5-year-old twins, a good bra. Let's go.
Let's go.
Survival of the Thickest. What are we talking about?
I know, and Survival of the Thickest, doesn't it mean, I love the title, Survival of the Thickest. Does it have a double meaning for you, Survival of the Thickest?
100%.
How so?
It's thick, it's plus size, it's beautiful, it's fatty baddies, oddie bodies, loving yourself no matter what, you know, and it's also going through stuff. You need thick skin. You have to learn and grow and evolve from your experiences. Don't let it break or shake you, just learn from it. Like, I have been doing stand-up comedy for a long time. I'm very funny, if you can't tell.
Very.
And I always learn from the bad shows more than the good shows.
Really?
And I think people want to feel safe and their ego wants to be stroked all the time, but you got to get messy. You got to be comfortable with rejection and figure out who you are in that moment. And so that's what this show is.
I like that. And I like that you take a label that can be looked at as a negative connotation and you flip it to a positive. So, you know, when it comes to thick, is it okay for guys to call a woman thick? Like if a guy says, you know, she's thicker than a Snicker. Or she's thicker than a pot of cold oatmeal.
What in the family feud is going on?
She's thicker than a first grade pencil. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that okay?
Have you used those lines before, Mr. Burleson?
I mean,
they're rolling off the tongue very
back in the day.
Yes.
Okay.
I see.
But
What in the MySpace is going on? You are in my top 8.
Okay.
You know, I'm just gonna go back to, because you know, this is how I teach my kids too. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
So if you're saying it like that, with love and pep in your step and a nice bright red tie with matching socks.
Okay.
Yes, honey, you can say thicker than a Snicker. That's okay with me.
Yes.
It is how you say it. And on the subject of how you say it, I was reading that you had a college professor. Who,
Yes.
when you went to this professor and you said you want to be an entertainment reporter.
Yes.
He said, I'm presuming it's a he, maybe it was a she, that's a bad plan for you because of your build.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Look at you. You
Do
are-
my research.
You really have.
That's true, that happened.
It is. So I went to school for TV production, and I really wanted to be a journalist. And my professor told me that I was just simply too fat to be on camera. And
He actually used the word fat, he said
he
that?
did that, yes.
Yeah, wow.
You know, this was a long time ago, and our vocabulary has changed, thank God.
But how did you take that,
How does that
Michelle,
sit
in that
with you
moment?
today?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I was embarrassed. I wasn't even mad. I was just more embarrassed. I was taught to respect my elders, so I didn't even know how to question him. This was in front of the class. And I just thought, you know what? He's not wrong. I don't see anyone like me on camera. So I started working in TV production. I used to edit for the local news, WNBC. How you doing? Hope you got that good coffee today. And there was this little thing inside of me where I was like, I can't just keep editing for people.
So you're right, you didn't see anyone like you. So this is one of those cases where you have to wait for the world to catch up with you.
Yes.
You're not catching up with the world.
Yes, and
That's
that
a
has
really
been
good
my
point.
mantra since day one. It has been a journey, especially for anyone who will go into a store and not find their size, because then you just feel like you're not seen by anybody.
Right. Yeah.
And so, it is ridiculous to think that you will ever be attractive by an unrealistic patriarchal standard. So you don't need to be bikini body ready. You already have a body, you ready.
Yeah.
And so, I will say that it is not you that needs to catch up to the world, it's the world that needs to catch up to you.
That's
okay?
right. That's
But
good.
Michelle, the other thing I like about what you do in Survival of the Thickest, she has a cheater boyfriend that she catches.
Yeah.
And then as the story evolves, is she going to go back with him, not go back with him? But you introduce a love interest who is very good looking, an Italian guy.
Yeah.
And that's not normally how that goes
Yeah.
in these particular stories. Why was that important to you? Because Luca, number one, love the name.
Yes.
And the fact that he was so dreamy and the two of them really connected.
Yeah, so Luca's played by Marwan Zadi. Shout out to him because, he's this amazing actor in Italy.
Yes.
That was in I May Destroy You. And it was important for me to showcase that Mavis could be desired, wanted, loved, have options.
Have options.
Have options.
Yes.
I think a lot of people, especially Mavis's parents, and I know people in the real world who will tell you, this is the guy you should be with. You've already put in 5 to 6 years.
Yeah.
You've made your plan. He's good on paper. He comes from good stock. Whatever people outside influences are telling you. But it's like, what happens when you make a choice for yourself and you have chemistry and connection?
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't work out, at least you saw the follow through. And so it was important for me to showcase that Mavis could be desired.
That's good.
Because big women are beautiful.
That's right. That's right. Damn right.
You didn't agree. I'm just kidding. Come on, Dad.
Say yeah. Just say yeah.
Thicker than a first grade pencil, right?
There it is. There it is.
All right.
There it is. You're learning. Let's talk about motherhood.
Yes, that's where I was going to go too.
You said something that I think a lot of people, they think, but they won't say out loud.
Yeah.
You said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just know I'm the best at doing it.
Yeah.
That's powerful because that can apply to anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
But why did you say that specifically about motherhood?
I think it's just so important for your mental health to kind of admit and explore and talk about what you don't know.
Right.
You don't have to put this unnecessary pressure on yourself to always have it right. How can you ever describe something or get it right if you've never done it before?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I really like to follow my instinct. And so, 4.5-year-old twins, it is challenging.
Yeah.
But, it took me so long to have these children. I'm so glad I got to meet these beautiful souls because we did struggle with IVF for 5 years and we ended up going down the road of surrogacy. And it was illegal in New York at that time. And I stopped with Andy Cohen in Albany. And then, it's legal now, which is amazing that people can have alternative family planning. But
course.
alternative is just a word for love.
Right.
Yeah.
And so,
But look at your life, though, Michelle. Beautiful children, great partner, and a knockout series.
Yes.
I just want to end with some of the great lines in your.
Yes!
Oh, funny.
Wildest fantasies become your truest realities, like that. Dreaming big makes life worth living, and sometimes we have to make the wrong decision before we make the right one.
That's right.
And it all applies in Mavis Beaumont's life.
doubt.
Michelle Buteau, we adore you.
Very funny lady.
Always.
Very funny.
Survival of the Thickest premieres this Thursday on Netflix.